Hi, this is my day 8 of trying Fenbendazole, 1 gram each. Uh, so although this is my day 8, this is my 3rd week also. So for each week I have been taking 3 days of 1 gram each of Fenben, and then took 4 days off for every week. So this is my 3rd week and day number 8. And the Fenben that I'm trying is from Panacur-C, made by Merck. Because this is my 8th day, I have the second packet that's remaining. I've turned my camera to the side just so that I can show you what I have on my desk, so it's a lot easier for me to just kind of grab it and then show it to you. Anyway, so far so good. I've taken it 7 days and this is my 8th day, and I enjoyed. I actually have enjoyed taking it, and I understand Fenben is one of those drugs that you're supposed to have an immediate effect, or you're supposed to see immediate results of whatever changes that are taking place in your body, and so if you're taking Fenben and you have a running diarrhea, you're not doing it right. Supposedly, if you take Fenben and it is supposed to help you digest well and gain an appetite, and also because you're digesting things well, you actually would not have any diarrhea. So if you have a running diarrhea, you're taking it wrong. You can take it with water or oil, whichever, and oil is preferred because it actually allows you the Fenben to travel to other parts of your body, but you can also take it with water. At any rate, if you have a diarrhea, you're just not taking it right. Maybe you're taking too much oil, or maybe you should take it with oil. Whatever it is, you're supposed to make a change. Anyway, this being my day 8, and I'm gonna try the another gram from the second packet. As I've stated before, each packet contains 4 grams of Fenben. Actually, each gram contains only 22.2% active ingredient. Anyway, it's 4 grams. It's intended for dogs, not for human. And so I'm just being a guinea pig here. But anyway, I'm pouring what's remaining in the packet. This should be the 4th gram. Anyway, the whole thing I'm just going to pour here. This is what a gram looks like, about. So it's about a gram. So each packet contains 4 grams. And I'm going to take it with the oil. I have previously made a mistake and told you that this was olive oil. Actually, somebody put a sunflower seed oil in the olive oil, so I was taking it wrong. But I don't think it makes any difference whether you're taking it with sunflower oil or the actual olive oil. Anyway, just so that I am taking it with olive oil as I had intended, I went to Trader Joe's this morning, $5.95, and got me extra virgin olive oil. So I'm gonna open it here. Again, this is extra virgin. Can you actually see it? Anyway, yeah, it is. And from Trader Joe's, just gonna pour it here. Let me make sure that it's shown on the camera here. Just gonna do that. It looks like olive oil is a little darker than the sunflower seed oil. Anyway, I have that here. Just gonna take it. So this is my day 8. And actually, I think I prefer the taste of sunflower seed oil. Olive oil, it's got a bit more of a taste to it. Anyway, that's it. And I'm gonna take some vitamin C as a supplement. I understand that this is not a regimen that's required, but it's supposed to help you with something. I don't know exactly what, but so I got that vitamin C. I got half a spoon of that. Just Just gonna dissolve it in water. Always very sour. Anyway, then vitamin E, which Mr. Joe Tippins recommended. Just gonna take one. And because I have a hard time swallowing pills, I have to bite down on it and just kind of eat it in my mouth like this instead of swallowing it. Anyway, it's been good. I've been reading literatures, looking at YouTubes. Fenben is actually a wonderful drug. Again, I'm not a doctor, and this is not a medical recommendation or advice. I can't make any advice. I am not qualified to do so. But I think there's been enough people and enough testimonies out there that seem to think that Fenben works for a lot of disease. You would have to do your own research to see if it is right for you. But for me, so far it's been good. I've been sleeping well. I've been eating well. I have been gaining appetite. I haven't been gaining weight, however. I have a bit around my belly, but this is what I started with. So I didn't lose any, I didn't gain any. But so far so good. It's been a good journey. I did tell you about my nasal passage and mucus collecting for the first time in some time in my life. I don't know what that is, but it feels like there's been some change in me. Excuse me. That if my body feels like it's got more water in it, and I have more saliva. Let me see. The restroom activities are fine. Everything is working good. Again, sleeping well. I have a bit of a stuffiness this morning for some reason. Maybe I might be coming down with cold, or probably not. I just feel a little bit different this morning. Maybe it's the weather. It's turned very cold last couple of days. Anyway, I feel good. I feel like, maybe I should do a little dance and do singing. I don't know. Yeah. But it's been great. I like it. I'm going to continue doing it. I don't see any side effects of having taken it. Maybe my liver is somehow damaged, but doesn't feel like it. Supposedly, if you take too much of it, your liver can't process it fast enough, and then end up damaging your liver. But it's very well tolerated in human beings. That's what one of the studies seems to indicate. That there's very little side effect to it. I have been reading more, and I've seen way more YouTube videos of late indicating good results. It doesn't happen as much in English language. I do the search in English as well as in Korean. In Korea, I mean, it's just incredible. It's just the amount of people that come out and speak on that. And there's been quite a few doctors actually who speak Korean actually speaking about this drug. I don't think there's any type of a gag rule in the U.S. That prevents the doctors from speaking on the issue more freely. I wish there would be more doctors actually who would post their opinions on YouTube about it. There's been a few, but they have been for the most part controlled and very careful. And obviously they would have to. I mean, their license depends on it, and they don't want to say anything that's over and beyond what the guidelines are going to allow them. So although there's no gag rule, I think there's some type of a chilling effect that might have taken place. Or anyway, there are a lot of the doctors are under certain types of guidelines that they must follow, which I understand. I mean, I understand. It's a professional degree, and it's a professional license you need to hold on to, and you need to protect it. And the same goes with every other profession that is regulated. And so I understand that, but at the same time, I really wish were more information out there. That there's more people speaking on it, even if it's going to be just a dry run or a dry passing of information, or maybe some knowledge. If there had been more doctors who would be willing to speak on the topic, it would be much easier for people to receive the information. I suppose nobody really would come out and say you should take it, but there are a lot of people taking it, and mostly because out of desperation. I mean, why would you want to take anything that's not designed for humans and end up taking it for Fenben or designed for canines? By the way, I have looked into whether albendazole, which is for human beings, and Fenbendazole for canine use, if there are a lot of differences. Not a whole lot as far as the chemical makeup is. However, I have come across a few literature where they come out and say Fenben might be more effective for addressing the issues related to cancers, which is wonderful if that is true. Although I do not know if it is true or not, but at least there are some studies which seem to indicate Fenben over Alben. By the way, Fenben and Arben, and these are Fenbendazole. That's apparently the family name. So Fenbendazole family. Part of those families. Of course, I don't know these things enough to tell you anything that's substantive, except to tell you that I'm taking Fenben and that I'm enjoying so far the results of it. I will come back and speak to you again. I actually been wanting to make sure that I don't speak over 10 minutes for my videos, but again, it ended up being more than 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. I hope you feel better, and if you are struggling with some type of illness, I hope you feel better, get better. Take care.